We are under the lights as the show is ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's been on the show, and it's coming up next. Kenta Maeda will be on the bump with the series. Dan,
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. At Matt, he'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations. Off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count, 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
First pitch, 640.
a little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swung out. Dirt, strike three. Jeffers is after it. The throw to first is in time, one down. And the next up will be Alex Berdugo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Twins coming up. No score. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sail into the windup. Here's the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Has a look, now the pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All even now, 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Twin strand a pair. Still no score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Opposite field to left. Kepler has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Chad De La Guerra.
Ready now is Chad De La Guerra. First pitch of the AB now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Next to hit is Danny Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He went deep in the contest last night. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Batting seventh,
no one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Renfro is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now it'll be punter Renfro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Count now a ball and a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfro. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jesus Aguilar. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2nd at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his 2nd at bat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Relay to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop, Berdugo.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
One out, base is empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Berdugo. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses. 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Very weakly on the ground. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. Its strike comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now
here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donaldson.
And now the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next, it'll be Chad De La Guerra. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a ball like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Danny Santana. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the
Thank you,
Twins,
Heidi.
the left fielder, Max.
Infield
Kepler.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Max Kepler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Berdugo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfro.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In the air to right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Up next,
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Sale gets the sign. 0-2 on its way.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
the batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
So next to bat will be Luis Arias. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trouble for him as he makes to end the inning. Twins retired in short order. We are still scoreless. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, Kepler.
Runner at second, 1 away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And there's out number 2. Here now is Rafael Devers. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box, Chad De La Guerra. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Comes set, the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. This pitch is popped up. Simmons is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Sail into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Playable for Berdugo, and there's one gone. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One and one to count. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. And stepping in, Miguel Sano. He bounced out last time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
This one's down to third, and there's his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and a left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Danny Santana. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate is Hunter Renfro, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now into the box, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
That's wide, 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Berdugo waits on it. 1 away. Next to dig in, Ryan Jeffers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop, right to him. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Santana is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Matt Shoemaker will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch on its way. A windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bogarts is retired. 2 down now. Alex Berdugo digging in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the ninth. And now in the box, Luis Arias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfro is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Adam Ottavino is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ball game. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Twins came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Shoemaker earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Minnesota Twins tossed a combined one-hitter as they beat the visiting Red Sox 1-0. The Tampa Bay Rays were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. The Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-0. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-0. Andres Jimenez drove home 3 runs as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 3-1. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. The Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-0. The Mets got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 12-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Chicago Cubs broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 10-1. The Padres totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. The Cards combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 1-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks completed a short 2-game sweep as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 4-3. The Dodgers went deep 4 times as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-0. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-7. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.